put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Come on, let's get him. Stay put! We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this.
Oh, no, we're...
Ah, so you're here about that. To be honest, we aren't holding. We pretty much have.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know it may seem. We just don't. At least that's what.
All right.
Young guy. I chat.
Now that you've started...
But of course, there aren't many young.
Could he have just...
No.
Huh.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea.
Ah,
Could you tell us
of course. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much. I don't think he would often take, and whenever as the village.
Wow. He seems like such a nice, but, it's okay. Well, Traveler, what do you think? I think so too, and nobody has been able to tell us Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
you two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to...
Researching human physiology is so much more interesting than field research.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Is this the place?
Yep. We used to... I was surrounded...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to... Really? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well... I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both. A family member I could rely on, and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could... He was so... Ever since he did... No, none of those things...
Wow. Did he ever tell you...
Oh, right. I didn't know whether... Look at me. The last time I... come to think of it, time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Hey, look at those hilly trails over... The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick!
Right here. Show them. Emerge, right now.
As one with wind and cloud.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting...
It was no trouble.
No, they seem
Maybe the Abyss Order... Well, we should head back and check out the situation. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Yep, see you later. Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it...
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as...
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for this? No matter.
It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also... The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the Hilly Trail?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive.
Still, the Hilly Trail activity is causing a lot of problems.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent... And you shall have them. Don't worry. There should be... So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow... His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise, Roptatir. The Visionary, Vedderfolnir. No matter how eroded my memory...
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the... And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother,
They were once people of great esteem in 6 of us. Together. We should have been yet. Deep within. The 5 of... So they became sinners. But also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up and... Indeed. If... Of course.
So, Dane...
I've continued to investigate by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, Paimon remembered?
Indeed. The eye was integral to their... There are many signs point...
Then, what should we do?
Our most pressing based on the intel
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe my recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems...
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. Tired. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few more days off.
Emerge. Right here.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person...
Oh, young guy?
There appear to be certain memories.
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with...
Indeed. and it appears he possessed
Wait then. All the memories the village. But why would he do something like
whatever the Abyss Order is planning.
what sort of trick?
That their goal is still to obtain the. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps your concerns are not entirely unfounded. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the come with me.
Oh, so you're going to take.
Of course.
Into the wind. One with nature.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Into the wind.
Emerge, right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
Nice and spicy.
Wind Strider. One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Eat this!
What a nuisance. Right here. Emerge.
Don't be scared!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Boba, get them!
Right now. Emerge.
Into the wind.
I'm always watching. Right here. Emerge. Dear me.
Stay put!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Right here. Right now.
As one with wind and cloud.
Go get it, you aggressive! Dinner's gonna burn.
here.
Into the wind.
Just as I suspect. Now that they're in the...
Dane? What's...
Can you feel that?
Wow, you must be really...
You too. Do as I say. Use that mech. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. Just think of it as a way to divide... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety. And that's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one.
So you came here all on your own? What about the...
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have...
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's... Hey, look at those village... Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, at last, such was...
Did you hear that? It sounded... Oh, this is...
Time to go.
Looks like the same thing is happening over...
You see, we've reclaimed and released your team.
Over there. It looks like they're asleep.
In the end, sleep well when you awake.
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that they... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss...
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern.
Well, that's... Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across... Huh? You know, that's kind of the whole...
Ah, at least right now I can't...
But how is that... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Ahmed. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager... You're right. We should narrow...
Someone's going.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of... He's around 20...
Oh, hi.
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. Yeah, I just saw him leave the village.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently... Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with...
If we really did travel back to it... If this person only... If this person... Just like what... If this person only exists... If we really did... Just like what happened...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in somewhat just like how you entered your sibling's memory. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. Right. If he's someone who... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbed... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to... does it maybe leave a...
If time was allowed to pass...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake memory. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of... If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that, there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember... That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in...
The color of the sky.
Oh, right!
Come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely a toast... Yeah, that's where...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredible... You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of a toast...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort. So,
Another time, huh? Yeah.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Born into abject sorrow. You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer... it's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. In truth, I died. The person you see before you now is nothing but a... As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of in its primitive form. It can only be used to create and implant memories. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence... Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at... I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so mean? But I just couldn't accept. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cat. I was curious, so I selfish. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds stupid. After all, any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, even the form you see before you, was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. And imagine... I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to... The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye. That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you all. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that... promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too. In any case, I had my own use for the Lum. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale. That story managed to dispel my fears. Even if just for a moment. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form. To implant a specific memory into the minds. In that memory, I would tell them a story. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. But now, the bedtime story?
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone. And this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would... Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. Even as a hilichurl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to... Of course, that's only one example. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. one thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the... Oh, and Dane came by just now. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw he was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon... Wait, really? Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, the village organized another search, so there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one, according to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parent, and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Caribert. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Caribert left the village. That's probably for... Paimon wonders how... Paimon didn't see her in the village just...
Emerge.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't believe he always seemed to appear out of... If Caribert wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I relied on him for a lot of things. Okay, I'll admit, I was dumped. Was otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to come. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome, and you know, if he has anyway.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened? A picture?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading. Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite... beautiful.
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time. We need to head to Natland next. Never I called it a Nick. Exactly. Huh.
Yes, yes.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, oh, I have a feeling we're going to be...
Oh, so you knew?
Yeah. All those obstacles we overcame side by side.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter the
Partings are inevitable, of course. But just one thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories.
Whoa,
That we will.
Well, in light of your impending...
Ooh, great idea! Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up. Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natland. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people, they're not unwelcoming to many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace. All right, I'm ready. Shall we? Well then, traveler. Bon voyage! Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains. Good idea. Finding, and once we've met the Archon, well, Paimon, come on! Let's keep following the road!
Right now, emerge.
Clouds high. The birds come. Wind strike.
Hey, go! Nice and spicy. Done!
Right here, right now.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
I'm sorry, Kachin.
You can't seem to. We're just.
We pilgrimage register.
Well, I just wish I. But never mind. Guess this is.
Well, if we.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh. Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Huh? Oh gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about. Yep, we just got to. Oh, welcome. Oh, that's something. If you're here for the So this. Oh yeah, the competition receives basically the. Sounds like a massive fun. Well, dude, phase 1 is a team. Oh. And once the team competition is over. Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient. Sure am. The key to winning is in this. So their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our. At worst, I'm looking at a. Psst, Traveler. Based on the direct. Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real. What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I really appreciate the. Oh! It's alright. Really? We're all usually on good They don't make eye contact. I probably don't even need. It's pretty obvious that. Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhal. Oh, I get it. That's right. We always. True. You guys are really special. You know, you're planning on staying in Natland for a little while. Learn from us? Yeah, you know. I promise I won't be in the way. What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right. Didn't those people from earlier. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be. I lose all the time. But if I manage to learn. Thank you! Who would have thought I'd get the chance? Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe. Hello, I'm Kachina.
Thank you for Add Astro. Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Show them. Come on out. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Show them. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right here, right now. Emerge. I'm always watching.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Right here, right now. Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Come on out. Show them. Right now.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
knows it.
Come on out. Emerge. Right now.
One with nature. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Emerge.
The wind knows our count.
Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Ha!
You're up!
Show them. Right here. Right now.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Don't be scared!
Come on out. Right here.
Stay put!
One with nature.
Show them. Emerge. Right now. I'm always watching.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Don't let him steal away!
Come on out. Right here.
Don't be scared!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Emerge. Right now.
Wind strider.
Show them. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right now.
You
Wrong test subject.
Would you care to... Would you care to... Would you care to... If you ever... Would you care to... If you ever...